What is going on, guys? Manny here today, and I'm here to do my first ever Paintball Gearbag video. I'm really excited. This is actually an idea I had since the beginning of the year. I wanted to be amongst the first to make a Paintball Gearbag video. And you know, now that's half the year, I kind of waited to accumulate more items to make the video more interesting. And yeah, let's get started. But before we begin, let me just start off by saying that I don't have the best gear in the world, you know. I've only been playing for what, 3 years? I started in 2014, and yeah. So, starting off, this is a by the way, this is a basic, like, I guess you can call it a gym bag. It's kind of dirty because I play paintball with it, and yeah. So, starting off, oh boy, okay. So what I use is I believe this is a 5 plus 8 or 9 pod pack from Empire. It serves me pretty well, you know, holds good paint, holds a lot of paint, because I like to go play at scenario games mostly, and this helps me carry. I try and carry if I'm at a scenario game, I try and carry at least let's see, like 6 or 8 pods. But if I'm playing rec ball on a regular day, I try and maybe carry 3 or 4. Because I'm always back in the pits after every game, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's a good little pack. As you can see, mine is still dirty from play, but yeah, I gotta clean that one up. But it's all good. So that's my pot pack. For knee pads, I use Planet Eclipse knee pads. These knee pads are fantastic. I used to use more military style pads before, but I since upgraded to the Empire. What am I saying? The Planet Eclipse knee pads, and they work actually pretty well. I'm actually really happy with them. You know, knee pads, I think if you play paintball, you know, knee pads are definitely a must, in my opinion anyways. For pants, now, me personally, I'm kind of like a hybrid woods ball slash speedball player, so I like to mix it up, and I'll usually wear like camouflage pants, like this woodland camo pattern, with a jersey. And I have these 2 jerseys I have this one. They're both from Raza.com. It's like some custom team jerseys. One, Team Carnage. You know, we made our own names. Mine was Punisher. So yeah, just give you some idea. I mean, it's a cool looking jersey. I try and wear it when we go out, but we haven't been playing much as a team lately, so whatever. Then my other recent jersey I just got. This one I haven't played with yet. This is my Dominican Republic Raza jersey. Had it custom made at Raza.com with my name in the back, Manny. I think it's a cool jersey, you know. I can't wait to go to the field and rock this. Haven't had a chance yet, but yeah. So that's that. Jersey. Alright, and for a headband, or a bandana, or a sandana, I'm using a Iron Man sandana. Had this for I've had this for 2 years, and you know, it does a good job of keeping sweat off my face. And yeah, it's a good bandana. I think everyone who plays paintball should definitely have a bandana. Alright, where should we go to next? I'm trying to make the video as fast as possible. I don't want to make like a 20-minute video like some people do. Alright, and occasionally I will rock a shamag to cover my neck. This is like an olive dab, whatever, colored shamag. Does a good job of covering your neckline. This is my barrel condom, barrel sleeve, whatever, Empire. These are pretty good. Funny enough, one time I was walking off a field after a game, and like I accidentally had my gun on ramping, so I was pressing the button by mistake as I was putting my cover on, and I made a hole in it. I bought 2 extra of these just to make sure it doesn't happen again. But yeah. Alright, so let's see. Hopper first, tank first, or gun first? You know what, let's start with this first. This is something that every paintball player should have, in my opinion. Well, if you own multiple guns and like to buy different barrels and tune your guns. This is, and I actually recently bought this too, so it's pretty interesting for me, ANS gear. Is a paintball radar, or a chronograph, personal. It's pretty simple. You just put this over your barrel, you shoot your gun, hold the button down, it'll tell you what you're reading at, and yeah, It's actually a pretty good investment. You know, once you buy it, you never have to, you know, I don't know. Like, if you're ever at a field and, like, you know, you want to test your guns, because I go to a lot of scenario games, and usually what happens is that there's always a line to get to the chronographs. So I like to have my own, use it, boom, you know, walk up to where the refs are, you're good to go. So yeah, you know, that's just something I'd recommend. Now, not everyone should have this, not everyone cares, but in my opinion, you should if you own multiple guns. I own 3 guns at the moment. So I always like to test out different barrels. You know, I'm always buying new barrels. I'm buying new guns. So this is always something good to test your guns out. So when you get to the field, you're good to go. And you're not waiting around for anything. So, yeah. Yep, that's that. Alright. You know what? Let me go with the gun. Actually, no, let me go with the tank first. Now, this is a pretty cool Exalt tank case. This is something that every paintball player should have. If you're buying a $200 carbon fiber Ninja tank, make the investment and buy this. I forgot how much these cost, but I think they're under 20 bucks. I think. I don't remember the price, but yeah, this is something that every paintball player should have. It protects your expensive tank, keeps scratches off. Yeah, I'm currently rocking a Ninja 77 ultralight tank. It's an awesome tank. I've had this tank for 2 years now. Never had a problem. Standard reg, no Pro V2. I don't really need a Pro V2. I'm not a pro player. Yeah, this is an awesome tank. I have this tank, this Dread Saver on it. It's an awesome tank. You know, I've had it. It's awesome. No problems. I also have these 2 tank covers, so I like to alternate between, you know, if I'm using my Speedball gun, I'll use this. If I'm using my Woods Ball guns, I'll use this. So, yeah, that's that. Next is my hopper. Now, currently, for my Speedball gun, which you'll see in a second, I'm rocking the Spire 200 with the Crown SF and the ramp inside. The Spires are probably amongst the best hoppers. I had a, before this, I had an R2 and I sold it, and I bought this instead because I was having a jam issue with the R2, but the Spire never jams. It's fantastic. It keeps up. No problems at all. Yeah, definitely a great hopper for Speedball guns. Alright, and oh, I forgot about this right here. I have this barrel that I like to alternate between. This is a Lapco Big Shot barrel, 687 bore with an Apex tip on it. I like using this tip when I'm playing at a scenario game, and I can just, like, you know, shoot further than, yeah, the other guys. So it's fantastic. It's a nice little barrel. Use it every once in a while at scenario games. By the way, and I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm trying to, like, stay focused, but you know. So finally, the Shocker RSX, my Speedball gun, or my primary gun, I guess you can call it. Okay, so I'm rocking a what color is this again? Teal? I think it's teal. Yeah, it's teal. Let me put it together for you real quick. Yeah, so this comes with a 687 insert on this Freak Ready barrel. But I had a 684 to match local paint better, because usually around here, you know, paintballs are really small, and they're always between, I would say, a 684 and a 687. A 687 might work well, but I like having, you know, closer to bore match, so a 684 works best. I live in New York, so paint around here is tiny. That's why I like rocking this. So I have the, let me just put it on for you. I might as well put it on. That's why I'm one of those people that likes to match up, you know, your tank and your hopper with your gun. I think it just looks cooler. Some people don't care. Some people have crazy colors on their guns, but I like to keep mine matching. I don't know. Maybe I'm just OCD about it, but I just think it looks cool. I get a lot of compliments on my equipment when I'm out on the field by refs and players. They're like, "Oh, your setup looks cool." But yeah, with a HK grip on it, it's fantastic. This is a great gun. Some people say that the G-Tech 160R is better, but for the price, you can't go wrong with the Shocker RSX. It's a fantastic paintball gun. You can't go wrong. Alright. So, my main bag is empty. In here, in my side pocket, I keep here my lubricants for my guns. I have some oil, some gun oil, and some grease. So for my spools, for my mechs. Okay, what else? I have my squeegee and my, I forgot what this is called. Squeegee. Whoops. Squeegee and swab. I can't believe I forgot that. Squeegee and swab. Okay. Nothing special there. And then I have some mechanics gloves in here. You know, sometimes I rock them. If it's cold outside, I play usually in like 50-degree weather sometimes during the winter. But yeah, so now let me show you my other guns, the other equipment I own. First, let me start off by showing you this gun stand I have. This is a cool gun stand. I believe the guy who makes this gun stand in particular is still on eBay. And this one holds two guns. So you can hold them side by side. So when I'm at a field, usually I'll set up a table outside and I'll have this on it, and I'll keep my two guns side by side. Or I'll have my gun and my friend will have his gun here. And yeah, I always wanted one of these, but you know, I found one on eBay. These are pretty cheap on eBay, like 20 bucks for this gun stand. It's made of what's it called? PVC pipe? Yeah. It's pretty cool. Whoops. No, no, no. Alright, on to my next guns. This one is my pump gun. This is my 2005 WGP Trilogy Pro autococker pump. I have on it a RSA with macro line. I have a 16-inch carbon fiber barrel. Deadly Winds carbon fiber barrel with a 6.82 insert. So you know you always have to underbore with pump guns. And my trusty 100 round Tippmann loader. Now, I was looking for the Sport Shot, but Sport Shot doesn't. I mean, I'm sorry, not Sport Shot. The Extreme Range hopper. But this is basically the exact same thing. Yeah, because they don't make it anymore, so I had to get the Tippmann brand. But doesn't matter. It's still a 100 round hopper. When you're playing pump, you know, it's all stock internals, stock bolts. Yeah, it's fantastic. I love it. Works great. My next gun is my Hammer 7, which is currently converted to shoot first strike rounds. I have my scope on it. I believe this is a six time scope, 6 times zoom scope, with macro line and ASA moved down here with a pops on off ASA, and I have a 13 CI tank. Now currently I have the stock barrel on it, but before I was using my carbon fiber barrel with the spider threaded insert, so I can use it on there. But for the moment, I'm planning on getting a different barrel for this, because the stock barrel it's just trash with the first strikes. But I think this is actually a pretty sweet setup for first strikes. This is probably the cheapest setup you can have for first strikes. That's practical. You know, you get 9 first strikes on here. Works pretty decent. I don't have any complaints on it. Yeah, that's that one. So those are my 3 guns. And before I forget, let me show you my mask. What mask do I use? Now, for a mask, I'm using a Empire Helix with a dark lens, I guess, or a limo tinted lens, whatever, dark lens. And I custom painted this in the front with my GoPro mounted on the side. Now, originally, I had my GoPro mounted up here. I still have the attachment right there, but I decided to move it here to get a different angle when playing. And yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Well, Manny, isn't that sticking out too much? And yeah, it is, but it's really not that bad when you're playing. You know, I mean, I only play rec ball. I don't really play tournaments or anything, so whatever. It's not like, you know, you're gonna get a shot on it every time, but yeah, I think, you know, it looks pretty cool. I get compliments on this mask all the time. You know, it's custom. No one else has a mask like this on the field, because I made it. Basically, I just taped all this off right here, spray canned all this white stuff out. You know, looks pretty cool. But yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know. You know, that was my first shot at making a gear bag video. You know, I tried to do it as fast as possible. Oh, actually, before I forget, let me show you my other bag, because I have a separate bag, but only for pods. In this bag, I keep all my pods, basically. All the pods and extra, you know, extra hoppers. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.